Have you ever noticed someone in your family? The one who always says no to family gatherings, reunions, weddings, or even small get-togethers, no matter the occasion. They politely or sometimes bluntly decline. And if you're honest, you've probably wondered, why don't they just join us? Are they rude, antisocial, or just selfish? Today, we're diving deep into the psychology of people who always say no to family functions. And by the end of this video, you might start seeing them in a completely different light. Let's start with something important. Saying no is often a coping mechanism. It's not always about dislike or laziness. Some people have learned over time that participating in social events is emotionally exhausting. Family functions are not just celebrations, they're complicated networks of expectations, judgments, and comparisons. For someone sensitive or introverted, this can feel like walking into a battlefield. First layer. Social anxiety and discomfort. Some people experience intense social stress in large gatherings. They might worry about how they're perceived, what others will say. Making small mistakes in conversation, even small functions, can feel overwhelming, and saying no becomes a protective measure, not a sign of disrespect. Second layer. Fear of judgment or criticism. Family functions often come with subtle pressures. Why aren't you married yet? Why didn't you finish school? Why didn't you achieve this? For some, these repeated judgments are mentally exhausting, so declining attendance is a way to avoid unnecessary emotional strain. Third layer. Introversion or need for personal space. Some people simply recharge their energy in solitude. Being around crowds, even family, can drain them. This isn't selfishness. Self-preservation. Constant social interaction without a break can cause stress, fatigue, irritability. So, saying no is a way to protect their mental and emotional health. Fourth layer. Past negative experiences. If someone has had uncomfortable or embarrassing incidents at family events, arguments, criticism, or feeling excluded, they may start associating all family gatherings with negative emotions. The brain creates a pattern. Family function equals stress. And naturally, they avoid repeating that experience. Fifth layer. Different priorities or values. Some people focus on personal growth, work, or self-care. They might see family events as taking time away from their goals. It's not that they don't care, it's that they prioritize differently. Now, here's a deeper insight. People who say no often feel misunderstood. The world sees them as distant, antisocial, or rude. But inside, they're protecting themselves. They're choosing mental peace over social approval. And that takes courage, even if it's not understood by others. Let's be real for a moment. Declining family events can create tension. Families may feel rejected or unloved. But the problem is not always the person saying no. It's a mismatch of emotional needs and social expectations. So what can families do? Respect boundaries. Understanding that attendance is voluntary can reduce tension. Communicate without judgment. Ask gently, would you like to join, or would you prefer to skip? Avoid guilt tripping. Saying no is not a personal attack, an emotional choice. And what can the person saying no do? Explain gently why they're not attending. Offer alternative ways to connect: one-on-one calls, small meets, or shared activities. Recognize that self-care is not selfish. Let me leave you with something deep. Choosing peace over social expectation doesn't make someone distant. It makes them self-aware. Now think about this. Do you say no to family functions because you don't care? Or because you're protecting your mental and emotional well-being? Be honest with yourself. I want you to share your thoughts in the comments. And if this video helped you understand yourself or someone you love better, don't forget to subscribe to NeuroX Secrets. Because here, we don't just analyze behavior. We uncover the hidden psychology behind it.